So welcome back, everyone. We're live on Facebook. So hi to everybody out there, like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. I got some newbies with me now. My next guest is Shawn Charles, and he's the owner of Oasis Senior Advisors, South and East Valley. Before you came on, I wrote something down just now, and I said all things seniors. And I want you to tell everybody a little bit about yourselves and what you do.
Well, my wife and I own a company, and we help families and seniors find the right senior environment to transition into. So that means there's all these options out there: independent living, assisted living, memory care. And what we do is we have a free consultation with our clients, and in that consultation we find out enough about them so that we can actually use our proprietary database to find the places that line up to what they're looking for, that fit their budget, lifestyle, and also in the zip code they would like to live in.
And you do it fast.
We do it very fast.
So how fast can you do it?
We can get people placed or transitioned to a assisted living or memory care within 24 hours. As fast as the doctor can get the doctor's plans to the communities or the homes, that's how fast we can get it done once we find the right place.
Now, I wrote down all things seniors because I'm noticing here within these questions that you have, there's a lot of other things that you offer besides all of that, which is, can you help your seniors and families find packers and movers to make the transition?
Oh yes, one of our slogans is one call, many solutions. So what that means is once a senior calls us up and say they're not looking to make that transition right away, we will help them and refer them to our referral partners that can help them. So if they're looking for to sell their home, we know realtors can help them with that. If they're looking to pack their homes, movers, we can help them find, or we have referral partners that will help them with that. One of the big things that we have is we have a bridge loan program that we can also assist them with. So, you know, one call, many solutions. They call us up, we're going to be able to find or refer them to someone that's going to be able to help them find, take care of the situation they are looking for at that time.
So a plethora of resources.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now their phone number to call them is 480-519-7962. This is a free service to the families out there. They cover the Southeast Valley. Their website is oasissenior-advisors.com/south-east-valley. One call, many solutions. Okay, so can you help your senior and their families sell their homes? You say that you can.
Yes. We have within our program we have something called elder care, which will help them find a realtor in their area so they can sell their home, and also we can actually provide a bridge loan part of that so that they can transition even before their house is sold.
So most of the time you have the people that obviously you've done this for a long time.
Over 7 years.
7 years, and you know, this happens sometimes very fast, where they need to, they fall, they end up in the hospital, and all of a sudden they need to, you know, move fast, right?
Quickly, yes. So a lot of times they're being discharged from a skilled nursing facility or a hospital, and on that discharge they're being discharged to a place where they need assistance. So they call us up, a family member calls us up, and sometimes it's the seniors, and they're like, can you help us find a place? And we will use our system. We get as much information as we can about them as far as their budget, their lifestyle, and their activities of daily living restrictions, and our system allows us to add the places in that will be able to take care of them and take out the ones that won't.
So your system,
Yes.
Can you talk about it for a minute?
Yeah, so like I said, it's a proprietary database where, again, on the intake, we gather enough information to know their budget, which is one of the key things, and then also the zip code they want to be in, and then their ADLs. Everyone has different ADLs, but we gather enough information so that if you are a person that's looking for a place that will allow you to have a catheter, well, we know all the places in that zip code at that budget that have catheters, and those are the places we're going to email to our clients so they can look at the pictures, amenities, and services, so they can then make a decision on the places they would like to tour. And we set the tours up for our clients, and we tour with them as long as it fits into our
You would think with seniors you would think with seniors that they all allow catheters.
No, not everybody cleans catheters or
does all
certified
that.
to do that. Yes,
Really?
no.
So this thing, you see, Where else but on Networking Arizona would you learn something like that? I think it's great
Yeah.
because most people don't know those things.
Yeah, everyone has their own, there's some homes specialize in certain things, but, you know, every senior has their specific needs, and one of the big things is mobility. So, you know, we talk all the time with seniors on the phone, and, you know, if a person's not very mobile, then going to a community might not be the best situation for them because they have elevators, they have to get from 3 stories down to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. A home setting might be a better situation for them because they're gonna have a response time within seconds and minutes instead of a response time of minutes and maybe hours in a community. So,
It makes a difference, and you know already, because you've got that proprietary system that you have that you can probably put in all the information and boom, these things come right up for them.
right, so like I said, when we do our intake, a lot of it is just gathering enough information so we can help give them enough information back so they can make the best decision they can.
That phone number to call them is 480-519-7962. It's a free service to the families, and they cover the Southeast Valley. Their website is Oasis Senior Advisors with an S.com/South-East-Valley. And they say one call, many solutions. So I want to talk a little bit about families that receive VA benefits. Can you help them with that?
Yes, so again, we have referral partners here in Arizona that are certified by the government to work with clients to help them get certified for veterans benefits and also for Altex or Arizona Long-Term Care System. You know, like I said, when we do our intake, there's so many different things that are going on with these seniors, so we're gathering enough information so we can point them in the right direction and make sure that they can get the services they need.
Well, there's so many things, plus a lot of people don't even realize that they can get that, their VA benefits.
So you would not, it's very interesting because it's not advertised very well, but if you are a wartime veteran, you are able to get aid and attendance or VA benefits if you move into an assisted living community or home.
And a lot of times people forget about all of that.
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
there it is, the money's on the table, and you don't even know it. So, and how do you help people when that, with the, I want to ask you this, forget that, I was going to ask you something else, forget it. I want to ask you, what is it like for that intake? How does it work? Do you come to their home?
Yeah, so that it happens wherever where they would like. We can meet them in person, we can do a Zoom meeting, or we could actually even do it over the phone. Whichever is going to be easiest for them is how we're going to approach the situation. And again, the intake is free, and all we're trying to do is gather the information of how we can assist them in that moment of need. And so there's plenty of times we talk with seniors and they're like, you know what, I'm not ready to make that transition yet, but can you help me with Meals on Wheels? Sure, we can help you with Meals on Wheels. We give them the contact information or refer them to someone that it works in that organization that can contact them to help them with Meals on Wheels.
So when you are, actually, the sooner that you can do something like this, the better, right? So that it's not as such a rush, you know, because a lot of times that's what happens. People usually fall, they end up in the hospital, and now they can't move back home.
Right.
And that really is an awful thing when that happens. But what I'm hearing from you more and more and more is all of the resources that you have. Maybe you're not ready just yet. It's a great time to call them and talk to them, and if you have any questions, they've got answers.
Right, and the other thing is, a lot of seniors might not be ready, but they might know a senior that is ready. Those are the people we want to talk to because you want to get in front of the situation. You don't want to wait for a major injury to happen, then call us up. You want to be ahead of it so that you can actually be part of the process of making a decision of where you transition to.
And everybody, I know that everyone knows at least one person that they look like they gotta go, they shouldn't be at home.
That's 100% correct.
Right? I mean, that happens all the time. Again, their phone number is 480-519-7962, and you can check them out on their website. It is Oasis Senior Advisors with an S.com /South-East-Valley. Now, the other thing that I wanted to ask you about is long-term care and all of that. Can you help them with that too?
Yes. Within our own company, we can help them with that. Again, going back to a company, part of our a company that works within our company.
See, it's not easy all the time,
Yeah,
I know.
it's called Elder Care, and we will be able to refer them to this company that will actually give them a call, talk to them about what they're looking for, and help them fill out the paperwork for their long-term care or for their policy so that they can actually activate it. And one thing about activating your long-term care, you have to need assistance.
You have to have assistance.
You need assistance. So you can't move into an independent living community and start your long-term care.
No.
You have to move into an assisted living or memory care community to be able to do that.
And so, again, you help them with all of that.
Yes, ma'am.
And so it really starts with a phone call, right?
Yes, one call, many solutions.
Their phone number again, it's 480-519-7962. The service, the Southeast Valley, this is a free service to you. And he said, maybe it's you're not ready to move, but maybe you know a senior that's ready. They would love to get that call from you and let them see how they can help them. Again, it's 480-519-7962.